Everyone wants guidance during times of uncertainty, a light shining in the dark. This is why we are going to learn how to do this. It really helps people. When you feel lost and you want affirmation that you are on the right path, that's one reason people come for readings. Want to know what your choices are, this helps them when they're in the rough times. I've been super busy during the pandemic.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah. Because everybody's a little down in the dumps, even the ones that didn't get sick. So
See, I would push myself back up.
So many lost people, that's the thing.
Right.
Okay, Pentacles.
I think I got them all.
We'll wait for you. They look like this. And as I was just telling Vera, they're for the earth signs, and the earth signs are Virgos, Capricorns, and Taurus. So if you had a Virgo woman come in, you would want to use the Queen of Pentacles for her reading.
Oh, okay. Did we go over what the cups were?
I think I told you, but I should tell you again.
Cancer. Well, that's because that's the only one I knew.
Cancer, Scorpio.
Okay, Scorpio.
And Pisces. You might want to put down the cups too.
Oh, well, those are the cups?
Yeah, you'll get those at the at the end after.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Right then, so I don't confuse them.
Okay.
But the Virgos, Capricorn, and Taurus are the Queen of Pentacles.
The Queen and the King.
Oh, and the King?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's a king. Yeah. Say you had a man come in, you want to use the King card for him, unless he's gay. You know.
Well, then you might still use the same thing.
Yeah.
He just has different orientation.
Okay.
Just so you know. But when you're doing a reading, also sometimes you're like, say, this Queen of Pentacles could show up when you're doing a reading, and you would be able to tell the person, okay, this lady, if she's upright only, could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus coming into your life, or be a good friend to you.
Mm-hmm.
So that you know. But I meant to tell you last week too, we were looking at the cups and the male king and knight. I said, in reverse, I said they're liars and they're cheats, but it's only if the card's in reverse. If they're upright, they're really good guys. And I want to make sure that you don't.
What do you mean by reversed and upright?
Okay, here is the king upright.
Okay.
This way, he's in reverse.
Okay, so when you deal them out, if they
Yes.
get reversed, then that's it. They're upside down.
And you're
then
going to
they're
see how they
reversed.
change
Okay.
when I start with
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I've got
So another
honest.
terminology is upright and
reverse. That's why there's
Liar and cheat,
78
yeah.
meanings. You know, there's 78 cards. There's 157 meanings, something like that, because upright and reverse.
You got one more card than mine, so I'm missing.
What does upright mean?
This card,
Yeah, is that upright?
this is upright,
And then what is reverse?
turn it upside down.
upside down. Okay,
Okay. I had it on there.
you got it?
Yeah, you said the king, right? Yeah, it said, upside down, he was a liar and a cheat and all
But
that.
And
not
upright, he's a good
Upright,
guy.
he's honest and a good
Yeah, I
guy.
didn't want you to think he
Good
was there
morals.
always a liar and cheat.
Good morals, yeah.
Okay. He's a good guy, all right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
we're ready to go with Pentacles?
Down, bad.
Am I supposed to lay him like hers?
You need
Well,
your
I just
ace.
laid them out like whatever.
Yeah.
So that's
I
that.
start with the ace.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the
Okay.
ace.
So upright. So you want to turn it around here.
Always face
It's
see.
it's going to be upright to
Yeah,
you.
see, I'm thinking to me,
Right. So when you're doing a reading, you want it upright to them.
to them.
Well, it depends how they
So if
come
I was
up.
doing hers, I'd have to have it like this. That's
Only her
upright then?
card. Only her card.
Oh.
The other cards could come up any old way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This
But-
is,
So she's the Queen of Pentacles would come
so
upright.
the
Yeah.
first one is the ace
Yeah,
on
but you're
there.
using her for the significator. Right.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the Pentacles are our money cards, just so you know. The Cups were love that we did. We already did the love.
Pentacles are
You'll
money
get it.
cards. Okay, wow. Okay.
So the pentacles are money. So the upright ace means great wealth, mega wealth, lot of money
Great, well.
coming into that. This person would be coming into it, that they would be
Gee, why
Great
couldn't I
wealth.
have been a Virgo?
great wealth. And I usually tell them, buy something that you just love, because you need to treat yourself. Something that's not practical. Make sure when your great wealth comes in, buy one item that you just gotta live. You can't live without.
Facelift.
Huh?
I already know I'll have a facelift.
You don't face
$16,000 is too much for me.
Yeah. No, I'll keep my
If
old
I win
face.
the lottery,
Then in reverse, it's still money, but it's a nice lump sum of money coming to you.
oh,
But it's not great wealth, but it's a nice lump sum. Remember I told you, I think last week, that the lady called me up who got that card?
Yes.
And she said, oh, well, I only got 40,000. I don't think that's great wealth. And I said, well, this is many years ago.
oh.
We're talking way in the 70s, 80s, in the 80s.
Oh, the 70s, there was 40,000. When my first house that we built was 38,000.
Yeah, I know.
70, 75.
She was a southerner in North Carolina. Anyway, okay, that's your ace. So we've done that, upright and reverse. Now we're going to go to the king. And of course, you know that he's a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And upright, he is all the good qualities. He's intelligent. He is good at making money. I mean, he's so reliable and dependable. People can count on him. And he'll show up when he needs to. I mean, let's see, dependable, reliable, caring, thoughtful, protective, many, many good qualities in an upright earth sign guy. In reverse, not so much.
And in reverse?
In reverse, he's
Wait,
careless, thoughtless. You can't depend on him. He's a bit of a jerk, really, in reverse. He's not protective of the people that in his family. He's just a jerk.
Jerk, okay.
Are you not going to
Just
write on your
irresponsible.
cards, or?
No, well, I didn't know I could.
Oh yeah.
He's irresponsible. That's the best word.
Sorry, I didn't explain. I'm just so used to.
No, I didn't know I could write on there, but why would I? I can
That's so you can do
that.
a reading and you
Well, I can
just look
remember
at
it.
You can just look at your cards
Well, if I
if you want
if
to
I do them,
transfer.
I'll remember it.
Okay. All right. So that's in.
I have no memory, so I won't.
This is how
That still
this
isn't
is
gone.
how my grandmother taught me,
Mhm.
because I was just a teenager
Oh.
and no attention span, you know.
No.
So that's how I
That's
started. I would read them right off my card, and
Oh.
it worked. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, you know, is the Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus female when she comes up upright in a reading.
Okay.
Okay, now she is a people person. The careers you're gonna find, they're nurses, they're teachers, social workers, anything to do with people. These women are really good at. And she loves to have fun. She's a hard worker, really dedicated, but loves to have fun, go places and go to parties, and she's a very positive thinker. She lifts people up. That's one of her best qualities. Instead of, you know how some people push everybody down, this lady will lift you.
It's a Virgo trait?
Yep.
I don't think I've ever met a Virgo like that.
Well, you did. You got one right here.
Oh, really? Well, that's good because I know some Virgos, and I wouldn't say these are their traits.
Well, they may be reverse Virgos. Okay. In reverse, I call her Negative Nelly. She is very negative. She's lazy, whereas the upright Virgo, she never takes a break. It's like you gotta force her. Mm-hmm. But negative Nelly's lazy, so she if she can get out of work, she will. And she puts people down. So just not a real nice person to be around.
Sticking to my cards.
Okay, and then we have the Knight. Now this will be a younger male who's caring and thoughtful, just like the King, and protective. You can depend on him. If a young gal's dating this guy, he'll be there at 8 o'clock. If he says he'll be there at 5 to 8. You know, it's like, or when he says he's going to call her on Tuesday, he'll call her on Tuesday, no problem. And he's a smart guy. He's clever. In reverse, of course, he's careless and thoughtless. And I have found over the years that a lot of times the reverse guys, they're either into drugs or they drink too much or they're kind of useless.
That'll sum it all up.
When they come up in reverse. Which is a shame, but
Lack of control.
now the page, I don't call this children. This is now we're going into meanings. Because I rarely do readings for children.
Mm-hmm.
But if it came up as a child for somebody that you're reading for,
Okay.
you'd be able to tell the mother, this is one smart kid,
Okay.
if it's upright. And probably would give her a lot of problems. Because they know how to get away with stuff. They're clever, and they will be successful in the future because they're attention seekers, but they know what they're doing at a young age. But when it comes up in a reading, it could be studying something. Somebody who's studying.
Mm-hmm.
And doing well. In reverse, this is where they really they know how to push people's buttons. So
Okay.
this card comes up. I mean, they know how to get attention, even if they're adults. So
Okay, so there's
it's just a person. It doesn't have to be a young person, any age, who loves to yank your chain. So. Then we come to the Ten of Pentacles. An upright, even some of the books will say an inheritance. It means you're getting an inheritance. But I have found doing readings, it doesn't always have to come through a death. The person's still going to receive a bunch of money, but it doesn't have to be because somebody died. Could be from any avenue. But it's when I tell them it's your birthright to receive all this money. You're born to have security.
Yeah, right.
Especially in your old age. Yeah.
Okay.
And in reverse, it's just it's a valuable gift. It's not always money.
Could be just a gift.
It's been jewelry, it's been a piano, it's been fancy china, all these things over the years, but it doesn't have to be cash. Piece of property, could be that too. Piece of real estate. Okay. And now we got the Nine of Pentacles. And just by looking at the card, you can see this lady, or male, whoever it is, it's serenity. They're at peace. This is like home. This is their yard, their home. They're spending money on it. They're fixing it up. And they love the peacefulness surrounding them. And it can mean that the person is moving or they're renovating. It's got something to do with the home. And in reverse, I think it's pretty much, it's usually moving when it's in reverse, that they're not happy
Moving.
where they are.
Chaos,
And they want-
chaotic.
yeah, they want to move. You can tell them you're probably going to move somewhere.
I think that came up in my reading, didn't it? I was moving.
I'm not moving until I go to heaven.
Okay, now I got the Eight of Pentacles, and this person looks very industrious, and that's because this person is skilled.
Mine like yours? Yeah, there it is.
This is a skilled person. he's making good money. See, he's piling it up.
Oh boy.
That's because people appreciate what he does. And if it comes up, it could mean a raise for somebody or a promotion because they like his work or her work. So making the big bucks here. In reverse, somebody's being dishonest regarding money. And it can even be the person, it doesn't mean it's the person you're reading for, but in their job, they're maybe not being paid what they're supposed to, or somebody in the company is making off with money, you know. It's dishonesty to do with money when it's in reverse. Okay. Now this guy, this card, upright, stands for having a life mate. Do you not have yours? You got him.
I got him all mixed up. Okay, a life mate.
Yes, turn it around. This is a life mate. And you see, it's like a good relationship. They're pulling together. They're good for each other. They're building up security in their life. They work together. And the life mate is better than the soulmate. You don't have to write that down, but it's just, see, the soulmate, as you guys probably know, you can fall in love and it's great, it's fiery, it's wonderful, and it's dead in a week. You know? But the soulmate or the life mate, this means the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Yeah, till as long as you both live. And in reverse, of course, you're not pulling together, and this couple's having money worries. One's a big spendthrift, probably. But it's just not pulling together, and money. Worrying about money, the relationship. Okay, the six, and you could tell, but you can count the pentacles on every card and it'll tell you what number it is. There's quite a bit of money here, and the person that has it or makes it, they share it with people they love. That's why you could see this guy handing it out to the kids and whoever needs it. They got plenty, and they can afford to do that. A lot of times it'll come up in a reading, and it's the lady has married a guy who's got kids from his previous relationship, so a lot of it's going out to those kids because he still has to support them. Okay. And in reverse, it's spending too much money is what it is. It's not a good balance. It's a spendthrift again. And on other people too. So, not his spouse or his girlfriend or
Spends too much
her
money.
husband or whatever, whoever it is. Now this one has to do with work, normally. But you know, it just depends on if you're reading on their love life, it may be personal. It's a walking away card. But usually it's leaving your job.
Most usually leaving job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But going to a better job. So
Leaving job, going, oh, okay, so going to.
yeah, they're leaving, they're leaving, but they're gonna be very happy once they do it. Because they're gonna make more money, they got a promotion, it's much
Happy.
better.
Okay. This must be getting fired.
Getting fired?
No, I turned over, getting fired. Okay.
Yeah, so in reverse, it could be somebody leaving the company where they're working. And they could be happy about it. Could be somebody they really don't like, you know. Or their boss, new boss. But somebody is leaving the company. Or the place. A lot of times they're really happy about it.
So
Because they want them to go.
thing. Okay, so it's a good thing, okay.
Yeah.
And 3?
This one. 4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Okay. Now this guy, as you can see, he's sitting on the money. This guy's got plenty, or female. And it's usually money to spend for, you know, you don't need for paying your bills, just to have fun. Money to pay the bills, and he's able to save he's sitting on 2 piles that he can put away.
Does that mean he's cheap? Does that mean he's cheap?
No. He just manages really well.
So he
Or she
manages
does.
money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Good money management.
Right. Got it all planned out. And you can see in reverse, spends too much.
Spends.
Money going out through the feet. Not careful. And usually it'll come up and the person will say, oh yeah, that's true. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles is a beautiful card. The person you're reading for, if this comes up for them, it means that God gave them special gifts of creativity and artistry. And sometimes they're already using them, sometimes they don't even realize they have those gifts. But the Pentacles shown here means that's how they're meant to make their living, is through the gifts that they were born with. And quite often, once you tell them, they realize, oh yeah, I could be doing this, I could be doing that. Because they're skilled, but they just don't realize it. Okay, well usually these, when it's upright, they know, and they're really good at what they're doing. Sometimes they get media attention when it comes upright. Now, there was one lady, she was on, was it Wheel of Fortune? I think it was, and she won a bunch of money.
Oh.
Because the card came upright for her, and she was smart. You know? And so, you know, it could be anything. And then in reverse, you're not using your gifts. That's the problem. You're not making much money. You could do a lot better. Look for a different job or something. Look for something that excites you. Or you're not being paid your worth. That quite often, when it's in reverse, you're worth a lot more, and they're not paid yet. Time to leave. Now, this number 2 can have 2 different meanings. If it's somebody who's looking for work, which I get quite often, 2 job offers, 2 different job offers come in. And then the other one, when it's they're looking in 2 different places for work, even another city maybe, or they've got 2 jobs going at once. A lot of people are doing that going from one job to the other just to make ends meet. So he did really good. That's the end of the Pentacles. We did them.